Hi everyone, my name is Michele Sydney. I am the president of the Good Shepherd Foundation. I created the Good Shepherd Foundation in 2010. Before I continue, I really would like to thank everyone for their dedication, their support for the Good Shepherd Foundation. I don't have words to express my gratitude. Going to give you a little background on the foundation. I created the foundation after the earthquake in Haiti in 2010, and because we during the earthquake, I was on TV. I made several pleas, and I was able to get planes, and I took a group of doctors to Haiti. We did 5 successful surgical missions. So thereafter, the commissioner of Palm Beach County asked me to do a clinic, uh, a mobile clinic for him in one area of Haiti, and I agreed. But prior to that, I was really conflicted, tormented because I'm a nurse. I don't know how to do fundraising. So I decided to go on a retreat to Medjugorje because I like to when I need clear, concise messages from God, I like to be alone. I like to go and pray. So I went to Medjugorje and pray, and lo and behold, I met Linda McGurn, my savior, my right arm, my how do you call this? There's an expression that they say in Creole, and it says potomita, which mean the column that holds the foundation. And I want you guys to know that's what Linda McGurn is to me. She is my potomita. She holds me together when I'm falling apart. And she gets everyone together. And I want to pray. I want to ask God to send me a fundraiser. And lo and behold, we had a little group meeting on a patio in Medjugorje, and everyone was saying what they were there for. And I told them I came to ask the Lord for a fundraiser. I came to ask the Blessed Mother to help me find a fundraiser, and Linda started to cry. So Linda has been there for me since then. She's my right arm. She's my potomita. She's the column that holds everything together. And ever since then, we've been there. The right after I met Linda, I knew I was gonna go to Haiti, and I asked her if she'd like to come. And surely, brave enough, she said yes. And when that was my first time there in the area where we went in Portno, never realized. The best way I can describe it to you guys is that if you take a time machine and you turn the clock back like 100 years, and you're shocked, there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing. Just sheer poverty and sickness and desperation. And Linda and I, we saw over 600 people in 3 days. The last day, Linda and I, we sat there and we started crying because I knew I could not walk away. We had given these people medication for 1 month. And Linda and I, we did a little math, really thinking that If we didn't do anything, a quarter of these people will die. Because I believe when we were there that day, there was a lady that was having a stroke right in front of us because of lack of blood pressure medication. So since then, Linda has been putting up with me. And thank God for her. And thank God for you guys. Hopefully, I can come to your church one day and really tell you about my country, Haiti. And just imagine I left Haiti, I was 13 years old, but Haiti is in me. Whenever I used to go back and saw the poverty, I could never walk away. And another promise I had made to the Lord, that after my divorce I asked him to please help me raise my children because I had three children to raise. And I dreamt that night that I saw an older looking Jewish man with a yarmulke, gray hair, totally gray. And I was kneeling, and the children were kneeling, and he was praying over us. So I knew that God was going to take care of my children. So I had told him, if you take care of my children, I will take care of your children. And hopefully, I have been doing what I promised with your help. And again, thank you for all that you've done. Thank you. And hopefully, we can continue to improve their lives. With the daily clinic, we're seeing results. My dream is to establish a lab that we can do blood tests. We can run blood tests for them. You know, instead of just medicating generally, we can do blood tests and really pinpoint what's going on. But again, thank you with all my heart. Thank you. And hopefully one day I'll come in person to thank you. And if my accent is heavy, I apologize. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. And I know I'll give you a quick story so that I should be finished. I had one of the missions I went. I saw a lady carrying this little girl with nice uniform, bows in her hair, and I told her, "Why are you carrying your child on your back?" And she said that because she can't walk. She had a fever and she can't walk. I said, "What do you mean she had a fever and she can't walk?" She said, "Yes, ma'am. She had a fever and can't walk, but I don't know where to take her." So the doctors and I consulted. We figured that she had typhoid fever, and we figured where for her to go to get treatment for the child. And just imagine, the child cannot walk. The mother's carrying her around and it's carrying her on her back to take her to school. And the child just had typhoid fever. So we figured out it was another town, and I told her this is where you needed to go. You have to take the child because the child is sick. She's paralyzed. She can't walk. But she didn't have money for transportation. So I gave her money to take a bus to go. A few years later, I think the year later, she sent a message to me to thank me that the daughter can walk now. The daughter spent around 6 to 8 months in the hospital. Not only did she have typhoid fever, she had TB in the bone, tuberculosis. She had the bacteria, and she was very sick. So she received the proper treatment. The child walks with a limp, but she's walking, and she's back in school. So just imagine, without you guys, without your help, what would have happened to that child. Thank you again. God bless. And hopefully one day I can be there in person to thank you. Have a blessed evening. Oh, blessed day. I'm doing it in the evening. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.